Joshua Hanlon here on the outskirts of the city of Berlin, and today I'm at the spy station of Teufelsberg. And so this was built on a massive pile of rubble that was taken from the city of Berlin after the end of World War II. Almost 100 million cubic yards of rubble from all the destroyed buildings in Berlin were brought out here, and they made this big hill, and it was actually dumped on top of a under construction Nazi war college during World War II. So the college was never finished, and they dumped all this rubble on top of it. And once they had this big hill in the early 1960s, the Americans decided to come in and build this spy station that is still here today. It's obviously not in use. You can see graffiti all over the place, and a lot of the radar domes are falling apart. But a lot of people still come out here. It's a really great walk. It takes about a half an hour to walk from the closest train station out here through the woods to get to the station here, and it gives an incredible view of the whole city of Berlin, along with what an abandoned Cold War era kind of listening station looks like. So this station was built by the NSA, the National Security Agency, the Americans, and so they did this to listen to kind of East Berlin and just general Soviet bloc countries, Eastern Bloc countries, to try to spy on what they were doing, their military maneuvers and everything. So it's really great vantage point to look all around the city. It's actually interesting. Occasionally the signal was better than other times, and they found that when the Ferris wheel was set up in the city of Berlin, it helped. And so they actually kept the Ferris wheel up on a more permanent basis because of that. So there were different anomalies like that they would occasionally discover in the city. So it's a fascinating site. There's tons of street artists that come out here all the time, and there's always new graffiti and stuff happening on the site here. Some people even live here. There's like solar panels and things, so during the summer you can get electricity out here. It's a really incredible site and very unique. There aren't many places like this left in the world that you can still visit.
Wo so komplex benennen, From attitude, I would say. I don't come so often anymore. On va aller en... On va aller en...
Now we're inside the depths of the spy station here, and everything is very dark back here. If you don't have a light, it's almost pitch black. Now the problem with that is there's metal and stuff sticking out everywhere. Roof tiles are falling off, pieces of metal sticking up from the floor. So you have to be very careful as you walk around here, or else you can hurt yourself pretty badly. And there's tons of rooms down here. You've got like control rooms, officers' quarters, all sorts of stuff like that. So this was a sizable complex that the NSA set up for the whole listening post and all of that stuff. So it's really amazing kind of doing some urban exploration around here and seeing what all of this looks like, because there's just so much going on here and so many little pockets of stuff happening. It's pretty incredible.
Change the quality. Yeah, so the opportunity to do something here, but I lack time, money, and the stuff.
Yeah.
The tools here. Yeah, so some. It's not right. We got electricity. So someone unplugged it. Yeah, I mean. So some people come and do some stuff. So there is a. Oh, hopefully it's here. I will take it back, but so I'm somehow a pirate here. I try to pirate the German, and it's not that easy.
There you go.
So some rooms to rearrange. I'd like to.
Yeah, some serious work into it.
But I mean, you can replace the hardware. I mean, and put some Arduino on Raspberry Pi, and I'll use it for another purpose. So I mean, yeah, this is nice piece. This is a nice piece. So next time for listener is yeah to take care of all this stuff.
Yeah.
Clean
Clean it up.
Yeah. If you do it with music. I mean, I have a small space inside this one. No, c'est bloqué maintenant, inside. But we'll go inside. I mean, there is nothing special. Yeah, so it was, yeah.
We're now walking away from the main tower of the spy station, and if you look over this direction, there's actually a foundation here which is filled with green swampy water, and that's from when in the 1990s several investors bought this area after the United States stopped using it as a spy station and planned to build hotels and some other buildings around here. So you see a lot of concrete foundations around the area of the spy station, but that plan pretty much fell through, and so all you see is the concrete foundations today, and you get these really crazy looking landscapes here with the concrete walls and then all of the swamp water in between there. It's very interesting. You see the steel bars sticking out of the concrete there, the kind of the half-finished building. So you see all these different foundations for what should have been hotels in a build-up area, but that fell through, and that's why it's abandoned today, and you have people living in this space and doing all sorts of things. So it's a fascinating area to visit here as we walk down the hill and leave the main spy station.
Je les raille pour. Stuff, yeah, I mean, definitely, I mean, if I manage to do the active space, I mean, I have some
Hope you enjoyed this look at a very unique site right outside Berlin here. I very much enjoyed walking around and exploring the whole place. Thanks for watching.